Well, the Mets won the season series from the Atlanta Braves, 10 out of 12, and that's quite a record for the New York Mets against Atlanta. And, of course, a lot of it had to do with the highlights in the ball game, with the Mets doing an outstanding job with the bat, outside the fact they lost one game, 1-0 to Atlanta Braves. There's Dwight Gooden, the winning pitcher, behind the shades there, looking like a movie star. And this is the start of the highlights of the ball game. Hubbard steals third as Terry Leach winds up in the play. He had double to get on. Now a little ground ball to shortstop. Santana fields it, and Hubbard comes in to score the first run of the ball game. RBI number 71 for the center fielder Dale Murphy. And here in the bottom of the second inning, Howard Johnson takes it downtown, his 6th home run of the year, and it's his 4th against the Atlanta Braves. Foster was on base. He had walked with 2 men out. So the Mets now get the lead by a score of 2-1. Johnson getting the game-winning RBI. In the bottom of the third inning, Wally Backman triples down the right field line, and Dykstra, who had grounded into a force play after a single by Terry Leach, scores all the way from first base, and the Mets are leading by a score of 3-1. Next batter for the Mets in the bottom of the third inning, Keith Hernandez. And Keith right here comes up with RBI number 47. It's a shot by Chris Chambliss, and Hernandez dives into second. And on the play, the Mets take the lead by a score of 4-1. Now it's the slicing base hit by Keith Hernandez down in the left field area. Ball fielded by the left fielder Terry Harper. Dykstra scores on the play, and Hernandez goes in with a double. Now Strawberry comes up with a base hit. He singles up the middle. Hernandez, who is on second base, scores, and it is the 10th run batted in for Strawberry in this series. He had 7 of them last night. Here's Foster with a 3-run home run to make it a 9-1 ball game. It's straightaway center field. It hits the flagpole, as a matter of fact, 410 feet away, as Murphy is unable to catch it. Foster with a 3-run home run there. In the top of the 6th inning, Dale Murphy came up, and Murphy gets his 24th home run. He leads the National League in that department, as he, too, takes it over the center field wall, just a shade to the right of the 396 mark. That makes it a 9-3 ball game. Houston had scored a run just prior to the home run by Murphy. In the top of the 7th inning, Harper makes it close as he has a 3-run home run. And this makes it a 9-7 ball game as Harper gets a home run right here for the Atlanta Braves. And the Mets had a 9-1 lead cut to 9-7, and things looked tough for the New York Mets. But George Foster takes care of that as he doubles over the head of Murphy in center field. And on the play, the Mets get 2 more runs, and Foster gets his 4th and 5th runs batted in. He was 3 for 3 for the day. So Foster, a big day. Now it's the bottom of the 7th inning, and it's Johnson now with a little ball off the glove of the shortstop, Zabella, and he's charged with an error. That's really a tough charging error right there. He should not have been given an error in the play. It was the left fielder's ball, but he had to take it because the left fielder wasn't there. Now Chapman, as a pinch hitter, comes up and he singles the center field. This makes it a 13-7 ball game as Johnson comes in to score. In the top of the 8th inning, Washington is the batter, and Claudel gets his 3rd home run against the Mets this year. They have all been hit hard, and here is Washington with one that hits off of the scoreboard. It's been hit a few times before, but not too often. Home run number 10 for Claudel Washington with Cerrone on base. In the bottom of the 8th inning, Carter gets an RBI single as he singles the left field, and Wally Backman comes in to score. That makes it a 14-9 ball game. A final run for the Mets, and then another run for the Atlanta Braves, and the final score of the ball game, 15-10, as the Mets won the series 3 out of 4, and they won the overall season series, winning 10 of the 12 games played. We're going to